withheld, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for Crabtree. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's second down. Second down following the incompletion. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
You know, I did want to ask you about the game you called this past weekend, Week 10. You had 15 punts in that contest between the Jets and Rams.
Lachlan Edwards for the Jets. The star of the day was Johnny Hecker for the Rams, averaged over 50 yards a punt, including a 78-yarder. And when you uncork a 78-yard punt, you should dance like their fellow punter, Marquette King of the Oakland Raiders. He dances like no one is watching.
Well, you made it sound like it was a great game. There's only one touchdown, 3 field goals.
Yeah, but 78 yards. Got to give it up for that.
One receiver to the left is Cooper. Throwing his Carr on third down. He finds Roberts, complete. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
And, Charles, I got to tell the story of our production meeting the other day. The guys were discussing MVP candidates, and you jumped in and said, hey, we need a collective MVP. The Dallas Cowboys O-line.
And I'm just glad the table supported me when I jumped up on it because this Dallas offensive line fires me up. Travis Frederick at center, Ronald Leary at left guard, Zach Martin at right guard, Doug Free at right tackle, Tyron Smith at left tackle. They're as good as it is in the league. I think they're the best in the league, clearly. They should be in consideration for the MVP. Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Well, it looks like we got the big tight end still down after the last play. Well, you can bet that they would hate to be without his services. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Crabtree, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And his kick is good. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So out come the Falcons now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And
that's caught inside the 30. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 58 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by of being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense? He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. On 1st down, Murray. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they're going to speed things up here. They go with Murray again. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Throw left side to the tight end, Walford. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. Carr to throw again. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now Sebastian Janikowski on from long distance. He's hit from 61 and 63 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Shift together here from the D-line. They begin the drive with Coleman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
So if Julio Jones gets 10 catches for 135 yards, is that a pedestrian afternoon for him?
That's what he had in Week 10. Most guys love that, but for him, we've come to expect more this year.
And I think any team that looks at those numbers, they think, boy, he had a pretty good day, but they notice he didn't get into the end zone. That means the defense did their job.
Yeah, the Eagles, they held him in check, relatively speaking. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going